very quickly move on to some breaking news we've got in the Karnataka story. Let's take a look. Okay, BJP sources informing CNN News 18 that in the Home Minister's various meetings today, because remember we told you Home Minister Amit Shah landed in Karnataka earlier today. In the meetings he's had since the morning, he's asked different Karnataka state leaders to work together on strengthening the booths. He's insisted and told them that they need to work together, that's very much the need of the hour to make the alliance with the JDS. Remember, they've got an alliance on 3 seats, JDS on 3 seats, BJP is running on 25. They're hoping that needs to work only with the coordination. We'll go over to our colleagues to get more context on this. Our colleague Payal joins us right now. Payal, the big story since early this morning has been former key leader, Deputy Chief Minister K.S. Ishwarappa, publicly saying that though he's been called to the centre to speak to Amit Shah, the Home Minister, he is already in disagreement with him on what he believes the meeting will be about. We know that there's been disagreements on seat distribution, ticket distribution, specifically in Shivamogga. But can we just ask you very quickly to tell us a little bit more about how the Home Minister on the ground is attempting to handle this?
Well, the Home Minister Amit Shah is known for his plain speak. He's known to speak, very, very directly to people as well. And they do understand that there could be a lot of differences between people as far as the state of Karnataka is concerned, with the fact that they lost the recent assembly election. And that's the reason the one appeal that Amit Shah has made to all the leaders is to come together as a unit. They've been told that the JDS BJP combined is going to work for the welfare of the people of the state. They need to strengthen Prime Minister Narendra Modi's arms, and booth strengthening has been one trick or probably one strategy that has actually worked a big way for the BJP, including the fact that this was something which Amit Shah really championed ever since he became the party president in 2014 onwards as well, and it has reaped rich benefits. But the BJP does understand that there is a lot of disgruntlement amongst the party leaders in terms of ticket distribution. You've seen what has happened to Prahlad Joshi. The seers have gone against him. You've seen what's happened in the Ishwarappa, Yedurappa camp, and that's an old story for many who know Karnataka politics. But the focus right now should be on winning, and we're given to understand that many more visits by the Home Minister will be made to the state of Karnataka. The Karnataka state has been a bastion of the BJP. In fact, it's the second most oldest organization of the Saffron party, and the BJP wants to make sure that at least they are able to repeat the performance of the last time around. The Congress seems to be breathing down on the neck in the fact with the kind of success that they tasted in the assembly elections. But the BJP is hoping that Prime Minister Narendra Modi's magic, and of course the administration, and of course the skill as far as organization is concerned of Amit Shah and JP Nadda will sail them through with this new alliance in place, which is of course the alliance with the JDS.
Can you also tell our audiences, Payal, if I could call it the Yedurappa problem, a key regional leader like B.S. Yedurappa, someone who was the Chief Minister of Karnataka, obviously stepped down for Basavaraj Bommai, but seemingly it is still his name, his leadership that is creating some rifts within the state unit. K.S. Ishwarappa named his long-standing issues with B.S. Yedurappa as his key problem. How is the Home Minister navigating that issue, this issue of a regional satrap and the central leadership and their wishes?
Ishwarappa and Yedurappa, their fight goes back to many years. So obviously that's been something which the BJP is pretty aware of, and they will try to placate Ishwarappa in whatever manner they really can. But as far as the Yedurappa factor is concerned, remember he stepped down upon the party's request as the Chief Minister made way for Basavaraj Bommai, and eventually there were a lot of people who were talking about the fact that Yedurappa's power or probably his impact has weaned out, but the party had to come back to him, and that's the reason today his son B.Y. Vijendra is the party's state president, and Yedurappa is now the member of the parliamentary board as well. So BJP do understand that if they have to get back those Lingayat votes that they actually had restrained them in the last assembly election, it will have to be Yedurappa. Because remember, even when Prahlad Joshi was being attacked by some seers from the Lingayat community, it was Yedurappa who came and quelled the fire and essentially said that they should not be speaking like this as well. So obviously the Yedurappa factor holds a lot of importance as far as this entire affair of Karnataka is really concerned. It seems that his family and he still have a dominating impact as far as the fortunes of the Saffron party in that region is really concerned, in that state is really concerned. But yes, the BJP top leadership definitely will be reaching out to Ishwarappa, trying to placate him in a manner as well, because he's gone all guns blazing at Yedurappa in particular. But the last thing that the BJP wants right now, with the fact that they're building up to the 2024 elections, Toya, is to have any differences crop up at this crucial juncture when the Congress seems to be in a very strong position in the state.
Okay, Payal, stay with us. Let's just take our audiences to more political reactions. These are key voices still coming in. Take a look, then we go back to our reporters.
HDK. ಕೊಡಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬದ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು ಬೇಡ, ಪರಿಹಾರ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬದ್ರಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕು ಬೇಡ. ಪರಿಹಾರ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಅಮಿತ್ ಶಾನೇ ಚೇರ್ಮನ್, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಮೇಕೆದಾಟುಗೆ ಪರ್ಮಿಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರಾ? ಮಹದಾಯಿಗೆ ಎನ್ವೈರನ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಕ್ಲಿಯರೆನ್ಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದಾರಾ? ಆಮೇಲೆ 15 ಫೈನಾನ್ಸ್ ಕಮಿಷನ್ ಶಿಫಾರಸ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಪರಿಹಾರ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರಾ? ಅಪ್ಪರ್ ಭದ್ರಾ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ಗೆ 5,300 ಕೋಟಿ ಕೊಡ್ತೀವಿ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರಾ? ಅಮಿತ್ ಶಾ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ ಅವರಿಗೆ ಹಿ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ನೋ ಮಾರಲ್ ರೈಟ್. 5 ತಿಂಗಳಾಯ್ತು, 5 ತಿಂಗಳಿಂದ ₹1 ಬರಗಾಲಕ್ಕೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ. ನಾವು ಮೂರು ಮೆಮೊರಾಂಡಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು ಅಕ್ಟೋಬರ್ನಲ್ಲಿಂದ 3 ಮೆಮೊರಾಂಡಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟು.
In politics, we welcome all opponents. Prime Minister also had made a similar rally. They have called from all over more than 10-12 taluks. When both the candidates have joined together, I think they would have conducted a rally in a different place, but still they know that it will be a flop, so they have decided to have it in Chenpatna. I wish them all the best.
Okay, let's go over to Harish Upadhyay, who is joining us right now from the ground once again. Harish, before when we were earlier talking to you, you were telling us about the key issues for those who are voting across Karnataka. Now tell us about the key dynamics. So we know that caste dynamics have a huge role to play. Dominant castes usually align themselves with different parties in Karnataka. Tell us a little bit more about how that will feature, how the Modi factor will feature. What are the other factors our audiences across the country need to understand?
Well, remember, in several elections, Karnataka has voted on caste lines, and traditionally, it has been the JDS which has managed to walk away with a larger chunk of the Vokaliga votes, one of the most dominant castes numerically in Karnataka. But something has changed since 2023 Assembly election. With DK Shivakumar pitching himself as a possible chief ministerial candidate in the run-up to the election, and with several seers tacitly backing him, a significant chunk of the Vokaliga votes transferred towards the Congress. That is something that we have seen in the last assembly election. And getting that Vokaliga vote is significant if any party has to gain upper hand in the old Mysuru region. This is one region where the BJP hasn't done well traditionally. Although they've improved their vote share in this region in the 2023 assembly election, they want to ensure that they reach a point where they can win seats comfortably, Lok Sabha seats comfortably. For example, in a constituency like Mandya, eventually the BJP would want to win that seat, but it's the heartland of Vokaliga politics, and at this point in time, the BJP doesn't have a major Vokaliga face in their ranks. Yes, there's somebody like R. Ashok and others, but the community doesn't see them as a tall leader. That's the problem for the BJP. On the other hand, other thing that has changed ever since the assembly election last year is that the minorities seem to be strongly with the Congress in Karnataka, at least. That has got only further consolidated with their guarantees. So shifting that would be a humongous task for the JDS, and they don't seem to be attempting to do that, because the main reason why they've gone with the BJP is because they've given up hope that they would at any point in time manage to move back the minority voters, and that is also one of the main reason why many say Nikhil Kumaraswamy lost from the Ramnagara constituency. So that is how it's playing out. It's now a fight for the OBC votes. That is something that's happening between the Congress and the BJP, and the Lingayats have been traditionally with the BJP, and just last election, because of Jagdish Shettar and Savri, they did lose a fraction of the Lingayat votes, especially in North Karnataka region. But the BJP will be hoping that with B.Y. Vijayendra being made as the state president and B.S. Yediyurappa being appointed in the parliamentary board and him being active, will ensure that Lingayat vote comes back to the BJP. And the assessment is that they will all vote to the BJP, looking at Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Assembly elections are a different ball game, and that has been the case at least over the last 2 to 3 decades in Karnataka. People have voted differently in Assembly and Lok Sabha elections. They do make the distinction very clear on who they're voting for, which government they're voting for.